What is happening, 7 Squad? Welcome back to a brand new Minecraft pixel art tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to create the FaZe clan logo, so get prepared to input this into your world. So today I already have built the template. That just kind of showcases what you're going to be building. Of course, this is going to be filled with some more quartz. It's going to be white. So the block that you'll need to build this today is the quartz block, which can be found on building blocks section 1, and it's right there, block of quartz. It might be different if you have a different texture pack, but that is all you need for the moment. That's what I've built this out of. So, block of quartz. Now, what you want to do first of all is build this tower that you can see here that goes up, this one long tower. So this one long tower is 39 blocks high. So you want to place 39 blocks to build this tower right here. Once you reach this point, there we go, that point there, that is 39 blocks high. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time to do that. Make sure that you pause the video and build your tower 39 blocks high. Okay, so as I knock this out, make sure that you're building your tower 39 blocks high, and then we will move on to the next step. At the very top of your 39 block tower, you want to add one more block. This will be your source block. So you add this on top of your 39 block tower. Now this here is going to go out to that junction right there. Now this entire row, not including the source block, which you see right here, this is of course the source block, not including the source block, so from these blocks along here, that will be 19 blocks. So place these 19 blocks from that source block right there. So that should be 19 and 20 including the source block, which has already been input on top of the 39 block tower that we created just before. So just as I knock these out, pause the video, or of course you can keep it playing as well, to place yourself 19 blocks from your source block on top of your 39 block tower. Sorry. Now this is where things get a little bit tricky. What you want to be doing is producing diagonal steps almost all the way up your production. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to normally, this is how I produce it. I would normally place a block and then place the block on top and then knock the block out underneath. That's the easiest way to build these, I find, anyway. So what you want to do first of all is you want to go one block up from the end of your 19 block row. Once you've done that, you want to go up another step and you want to place another white quartz block. Above that one, you also want to place another one. So you're going to have that so far. You'll be one in, one up, and then another one added on top. Now, what you're going to do to the next section is you're going to go up again, and up again. So you'll have 3 sticking up out off the top of this 2-block little tower here. Now, once you finish these 3, you'll move on and produce another 2-block mini tower. So you go 1, 2, and then to get to the top, where we are going to be on our first corner, like very high up on the logo itself, you're going to place another 4 blocks outwards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and now you should have your angle going up to the next line. Now, the line that's going to be the one that we're above is going to be a line which is 30 blocks long. So make sure that you've got this section here built before, of course, starting to work on that. Now, this is where you then place your first block. This is your source block, and that goes on top of the blocks that you've just previously placed in on the design. So now this block all the way to that corner is going to be 30 blocks. So you're going to place 30 blocks along off the top of what we've just built. So you're going to go 30 along here and it will hit 30 there. So not including the next source block, that's 30 blocks right there. So you want to place 30 blocks, and just to be 100% sure, it is on top of the 4 blocks that you have going diagonal. Once you've placed all 30 blocks, we'll be moving on to this short little tower here. What you're going to do is you're going to use a source block which you attach to the end of the 30 block row. Now, this small section right here is only 9 blocks off the source block. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is going to produce you your next part of the design. So once you've produced your tower off the source block of 9 blocks, that's including source, that's 10, you will have the next part of the tower. Now, I'm just going to knock these out while you guys and girls do that. Feel free to, of course, pause the video at any time that you need to, so that you don't get lost or I don't talk far ahead of you guys. So, the last source block was here, so what we're going to do is produce another source block right here. This row that you're looking at is 37 blocks long, not including the source block. So the source block goes on top of what we've just built before. So once you've got your source block in place, you want to produce a 37 block line. That's going to go along here. This is 37 blocks, not including the source block. Including the source block, of course, that will be 38 blocks. So that is right to the end there. So you'll have a line of 37 and, of course, the source block, including a 38 block line. Source block and 37. There you go. So that is going to get you this line here. So pause the video, or you can watch me knock these lines out so that you have your design getting prepared. You don't want to. I don't want to speak too fast, otherwise you guys and girls will get lost. So we'll knock these out right there, and there we go. Okay, so now we're going to do some more diagonal designing right now, so be 100% sure that you are ready for this. Now, as before, I did say that you can do this. You can place a block underneath, then you can place your block on top, as long as you take out the underneath block. You can repeat it and also place it on top if you wish to as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your blocks all horizontal. There's not going to be any change in sizes or how far it sticks out. Just going to be a horizontal line all the way to the top. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you're going to place 11 diagonal blocks all the way up there from the end of that source block right here, which is this one. So you'll have your line of 37, which goes all the way along, and off the end of that 37, you'll have 11 blocks that go up diagonal. So if you go back down to the beginning, where you are going to begin the right side of the design, what you're going to do is go 2 blocks up, so that's 1, 2 on top of the beginning tower, which is 39 blocks, and you're going to place your first diagonal block. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to place 6 diagonal blocks coming out from the tower starting on the second block. So that is what it's going to look like, the first 6. And while I knock these out, make sure that you've either paused the video or you've already built those 6 itself, and then we will move on to the next part. So now, coming off that 6th block, you want to place 2 blocks. So you go 1 and 2. Once you place those 2 blocks, of course, we can then move to the next section. So the next section is doing the exact same as what we did before placing 2 blocks. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. So you're going to place 6 again. So it'll be 6, 2, and then 6 for this next section where we are right now. Make sure that you pause the video, or of course you just build that as I go. So that's going to be 6 blocks diagonal coming out of the 2 we've placed just prior. Now from the 6, you're going to do another 2 on top of the 6 that you've just placed. So that's going to be another 2 coming out. So that's 1 and 2. And once again, just to show you again, you can produce this by going 1, 2, and then placing blocks on top and then knocking the blocks underneath. It's 1 up, 2 out. Once you've done that, we're going to move on to the next part. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to place another 4 diagonal 1 single blocks by themselves. That's going to take you to the next part where you'll place another section of 2. And that will be 1, 2. And then you're going to place 1 more, so you'll have 2 and 1 more, following on from the last 4 that we've just placed. So just to recap for this entire little section here, you're going to place your block starting from the second block on the 39 block tower. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to go 2 out, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 out again. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 out again, and then 1, and then you're going to move on to the next line of the build. So if this helps at all, this can become your source block right here. that can be your source block right there where the black block begins. And this line starting all the way along here, this line is 17 blocks long, so you want to produce this line off the top of what you've already produced. So on your screen you'll either have this or you'll have a source block there as well. Now either way, what you want to do is coming off that one block above, you want to place a block of 17 blocks of white quartz, and that's going to go right along there. So in total you'll have a line of potentially 18 if you use a source block. If not, you'll have a line of 17. Now that will build this line coming out from the build. This is currently what the build is going to be looking like, and that is where the line is on the build. That is 17 blocks long, not including source block. So I'll knock all these out and then we'll move on to the next thing. Feel free of course to go back or forward throughout the video to make sure that you build it as you need to. I know some people build slower than others and some people build really fast. So from the end of this block of 17, you're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks diagonal going up. Make sure that it's not at the end of the 17, it's above and then goes up. So that's 5 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you've placed 5, you then want to go 1, 2, and that will take you to the next part where we build the next bunch of diagonal lines. So you place your 2 section, which you can, as I said before, can be done by producing 2 underneath, 2 on top, and then take away the ones underneath. Now you're going to move up from the 2 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going to actually produce a horizontal line of 7 following on from that 2. Just to show you whereabouts on the build that is right there at the end of the right hand side, bottom lower level of the FaZe Clan logo. So that's 7 blocks, sorry. That's 7 blocks all the way from there to the top. So you're going to knock these out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this line across here is 39 blocks. That does include this end block that you placed prior. So this is going to be 39 including this source block. So that's another 38 along here. So in total you'll have a line of 39. So you're going to go all the way along to the corner, which is right there. And this is where your next section then begins. So this is a 39 long line. It'll come all the way from the end source block, which is right here, right across to here, and that will be 39 blocks long. At the end of the 39 blocks, what you want to do is place an extra block, and this will be the source block for the next tower. Now this tower here is 28 blocks tall, so you want to place 28 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So that's going to be a 28 tower that's going to come off the edge of this 39 that you've just built right here. So that's 28 going all the way up. I'll just show you on the build whereabouts that is, just so you know where you're up to on the build. That is just right there. So now you're very much close to being very much close to being finished. So that's 28 block tower. I'm going to knock this out, so make sure that you pause the video or you have already built it prior to me doing this. Now what we're going to do is going to head off to the right hand side, because this is where the part you haven't actually already built, 7 squad. So what we're going to do off the source block, which is the top of the 28 block tower, you're going to produce a line of 37. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So you're going to have a line of 37 coming off the source block right here. So in total you'll have a line of 38, but not including the source block you'll have a line of 37. So once you've built that line, please make sure that you pause the video. I don't want to go too quick on you guys, but you're going to be very much close to being finished. So you should already have that big line right there. You're going to have that there. You're going to have the diagonal little line then you're going to have your line across, then your line up, line across again, and then you're going to have your blocks up, and you're going to be ready almost to match up the lines at the top. So once you've built that top section there, you're going to be ready to move on. So that is 37 blocks, not including source. So we'll knock these out, and then we'll move on to the next section, which is a very easy horizontal section. And then 7 squad, you are going to be so close to getting this logo done. It took me a little while, as you can imagine, to design this. So right, we're going to go up diagonal off the end of this 37 line. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you're going to have 11 again, just like you had on the other side, and that will take you to the top. So that is the top section of the right hand side, coming off the end of this long 37 long line here. Make sure it's up, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now what you're going to do from this point, you will find if you've done this correct, 7 squad, and you built it all perfectly into my tutorial, you'll be able to build a line straight along here, and I'll place the black block so you know what I mean. So these two lines on the left and the right hand side of the top of the FaZe Clan logo should, when you draw your white line right across, they should match up, and then you will have the outer line of the build complete. That is going to be really cool, because all you have to do now is then fill in the center section, and you have yourself a FaZe Clan logo. That is probably one of the best things that you can have in your world. If you're an Optic fan as well, I can also do one of those. Just let me know the kind of ones you want to do, want me to do in the comment section below. So the lines do match up on mine, of course, and that is looking awesome. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to show you what the finished section looks like with all the filling inside of it, and I do hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please smash a like and a comment on ideas of other ones that you would like to see in the future, and share it to FaZe Clan itself. Who knows, they might share it, and right now as you're listening to this, a lot of people are building this in their worlds. That would be awesome. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, guys and girls. I'll see you all in a video very soon. My name's Seven, also known as Martin Wood. Like and comment on all that you love. I'll see you in a future video. Thanks for watching. Peace.